Hi guys, and welcome back to Chip's Green World and a rainy day in the courtyard. It's been a bit of a wet one this week, but we've had a few gaps in the rain, so we've managed to get a bit done. All the hostas are starting to poke their little heads up. The honeysuckle and the wisteria starting to green up nicely. The little lace looking beautiful. The font's filled up all by itself. Everything's starting to green up nicely. The white azaleas flower buds are ready to burst. We've even got some little shoots on the little oak tree. But enough about the rainy day in the courtyard. Let's move on to the next day where we get a bit of a break in the rain. And it's a much nicer day to see how many plants we can fit in a pot. So that's our goal for today. And to try and get some order at this side of the courtyard, freeing up space so we can bring the little holly ball over from the other side. So most of these plants I bought last summer, ready to plant in the summer pots, and never got round to it. Luckily the majority of them got through winter okay in their original pots, so let's get them planted up. I'm putting them all in the big pot, well, as many as I can fit. And the pot's been placed in a position where the decking will come out too, so it will sit at the bottom of the decking. So this can remain here all the time. This will be its new home. And this is also the sunniest part of the garden. It's why I'm trying to get as many sun-loving plants in here as possible. Once the decking's in place, I may get a few containers that'll sit on top of the decking for some more sun-loving plants. But that'll be at a later date. I haven't even ordered the timber yet. Right, back to planting. That's enough compost, I think. Let's give that a try. I think maybe just a little bit more in there, because this will sink a little bit. Let's try that. Yes, I think that'll do, and that's used up all my compost, so let's get the bucket refilled and start this planting session. How many plants can we fit in a pot? Let's give it a little trial run. There's one. And the grass at the back, there's two. Oh, maybe only three. I'm sure we can squeeze another three in somewhere. I reckon 6. Let's give it a go. Let's start with the grass at the back. And this is Miscanthus Fern Austin, Chinese silver grass. Can grow up to 2 meters tall, so this is at the back. And he doesn't want to come out of his pot. So let's give him a little squeeze. Loosen him up. And that must mean it's time to start a nice, relaxing planting session. And that's him nicely tucked in. And next we have a Salvia caradonna. Reaches a height of 45 centimeters. That's him all tucked in. Next we have Viburnum Bampton. Can grow up to 1 meter high. Loved by bees and other beneficial insects. Let's loosen up the roots. Pop him in. Right, that's him all tucked in. Now next we have Geranium Rosanna. place him at the front. Let's put a bit more compost in. He's sitting a bit low. That's much better. And let's pop him in. This has a spread of 60 centimeters and can grow up to 1 meter high. So this is going to be a very full pot. Let's tuck him in. And next we have Biden's Blazing Ring of Fire. We've got one for either side of the geranium. This is going to be an extremely full pot. We'll need lots of water and lots of feed. Should be fun. Let's tuck him in. And this has a height of 20 centimeters and a spread of 35 centimeters. And this is a lovely orange colour to go with the blues and the purples of the salvia, geranium and viburnum. And there we go. That looks beautiful. I'm sure it will look beautiful all summer long. So let's gather the pots up to take back to the recycling. We'll push the pot back to the wall. We might need to prop it up with some terracotta pieces at the back. It's not sitting quite level. We'll do that and then we'll get Gypsy Boy out to give it a bit of a clean up, and then we'll start arranging some of the pots. There we go, that's much better. Right, let's start arranging these pots. Obviously anything to the right I put of this pot won't be permanent, as this is where the decking will be. So let's get the holly ball over from the right hand side. This will be its new home until the steps are in place coming down from the decking, and then the 2 holly balls will go either side of the steps coming down. But for now, this is where he will live. And the keen eye among you will have noticed it started to rain, which is a great excuse for me to go pot shopping, as I've got a number of pots, as you can see on the right hand side there, that need new terracotta pots. So I'm going to go shopping for pots as it started to rain. I'm going to get Gypsy Boy out to give this a clean and then give it a good water, because even though it's raining, this pot really does need a good soaking. So we'll get that done. If you do fancy going on a pot shopping trip, that'll be on the Patreon channel. And there's also some great news coming up, we hope. Exciting stuff. There could be another little garden added to Chip's Green World estate. A completely different type of garden. It's still early days, but very exciting. I'll keep you updated on Patreon with that. I've retired indoors, getting my boots on for the shopping trip, and Gypsy Boy's outside in the rain watering. So I'm going to leave it there for this week, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a great week, and bye for now.